Good evening, everyone. I am so excited because for the first time in Biggest Loser history, we are live at the home of the contestant that's going to be eliminated tonight. But guess what? There's not one person being eliminated tonight. There are two, and they are both here right now behind that curtain. I've not seen them yet, and I am so excited. Check it out. We have got their friends, families, fans of the Biggest Loser. How's everybody doing? What? How you doing? This is going to be a great night tonight. Biggest Loser starts right now. Yes!
There are only 10 contestants remaining, and only one can be the biggest loser. Will it be...
Dig, 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 faster, faster, faster!
Brandon, a teacher looking to inspire his students and lead by example.
I want to be a hero to these young kids that I teach, and I don't want to let them down.
Patrick, a family man who strives to be a role model for his wife and 2 young sons.
Why do you want to be here, Patrick?
For my family. I got 2 boys.
It's time to make your sons proud.
Ada, a warrior in the gym who's overcoming a painful past and learning to appreciate her own strengths.
For the first time in my life, I feel like I can do anything. I know it's the first step, but I think I'm finally on the right track.
Jesse, a young man finding out that he's capable of far more than he ever thought possible.
We are on a military base. We are training with the best of the best. I wouldn't have been able to do anything with the Marines 2 months ago.
Jessica, transforming pound by pound into the woman she was told she would never be.
I've been through a lot, I've come through a lot, and being able to come to the ranch, I come to find that I'm a lot stronger than I even thought.
Fredo, a diabetic determined to regain his health and alleviate his family's fear of an early death.
I'm here because I want to save my life, and I want to live for my wife and my family.
Elizabeth, a nurse practitioner who has devoted her life to caring for others and now must learn how to care for herself.
Those were 12 pounds that I worked hard for, and I'm gonna keep fighting because I don't want to feel like this anymore.
Aaron, the largest contestant of the season, dedicated to losing weight so he can be a father that his son can be proud of.
One more!
I want to be a father that's going to be there and be supportive and do everything for him. I just don't want to ever disappoint him.
Good job.
Lisa, a single mom trying to be a good example for her 2 young children.
My mindset right now is amazing. Now I feel like my new life is within reach.
And Mark, shedding pounds at breakneck speed, focused on helping both himself and his family.
Probably start crying my eyes out if my family was here. I just tell them I did it for them, as well as myself. You know, it's not just me. They'd be real proud.
The Biggest Loser continues now.
Go! Are you gonna quit? No!
One more. Good job. Let's go.
Go!
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, now catch him.
We're entering the 8th week of competition now, back at the ranch. I mean, I feel invigorated from Camp Pendleton.
Hurry up, let's go, blue team right here. Let's go! Turn it up, Clark!
It was a really rough week at Camp Pendleton.
Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Go! Go! Let's push! Marines beat the crap out of us. 19! 1, 2, 3, 30! Get them up!
We were kind of out of our element there with some of the food we had to eat.
I knew I hadn't lost weight. I felt it. It's not going to stop me. I told you, tomorrow's a new day.
I put up a crappy number. I'm not gonna let it hold me back. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep fighting.
At Camp Pendleton, I gained a pound.
That +1 is just a huge eye-opener right now.
The Marines are great to us, but man, I'm glad to be back at the ranch.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Glad to have you back on the ranch. It's never been more important for all of you to be here. Last week, 3 of you gained weight. I hope you know that in the Biggest Loser history, that is completely unprecedented. It's never happened in any week. Clearly, you have to rely on your teammates. Unfortunately, that is about to change. Because starting today, you are no longer competing as black versus blue. You are going back to your original colors.
I'm so excited to have my red shirt back. I mean, I love my blue team, but I am over it. I'm ready to kind of be fending for myself again.
But this does not mean that you are competing as singles. This week, you will be competing as pairs. But only one of you will get to pick them. And as important as that job sounds, it's about to become twice as important. Because at the end of this week, 2 players are getting eliminated.
The house was a wreck the last time we had a double elimination. So as soon as she says that, you can just see them tensing up.
So I'm sure you're all anxious to find out who you will be paired up with. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a little longer. I'll meet you at dinner to find out. Come on and get your shirts, guys.
This is a turning point in week 8, and this is going to be a true test of who's going to stay and who's going to go. So let's get it done. Let's rock it out.
I wonder if a whole team's gonna go home or if it's like one people from 2 teams.
The team's going home.
A whole team?
A whole team.
If we're going to be in duos, I want a strong partner. You know, I'm strong. I don't want to be dragged down by anyone else.
20% chance of going home this week.
Yeah.
If I get thrown below the yellow line as a pair, it's a big target on my back. I've lost the most weight and the highest percentage so far in the house. People want to get rid of me.
That sucks that a team goes home.
You volunteers?
There are times when I want to go home, and I know that people are sick of hearing that, but it's been so hard for me to embrace this experience.
But I'm back to 60-40 today.
What's 60-40?
60% want to be here, 40% don't.
Camp Pendleton was an amazing week. I have not felt better since I've been here.
So, Lisa, who do you want to be on your team?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this, I'm unable to not give it all I have. I don't care, I can't be on your team.
I think pretty much everybody in the house would not want to be on Lisa's team. I want to be here with somebody that is totally committed, and I want to be on a team with someone that once we step up for that weigh-in, I'm going to be able to look at that person and say, I know you worked your tail off because you want to be here as bad as I want to be here.
This is our first workout back at the ranch. The numbers at the weigh-in at Camp Pendleton were not the greatest, so I can only imagine what today's workout is going to be like.
Last week was the worst Biggest Loser weigh-in we've ever seen.
Now we're in a position of like what's done is done, right?
Yeah.
And 2 people are going home. That's all I can think about right now. Jump on a treadmill. Hair's starting to grow a little bit, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't care about singles, duos, dinners. I care about seeing numbers on the scale that represent what Jillian and I are about. I'm thinking I want to hurt someone that I haven't been able to hurt in a long time. I want Brendan, I want Ada, and I want that one.
Patrick.
When it's time to really have a wake-up call to the group, I take the strongest ones and I show them I'm gonna have no mercy. Let's go. Good. Again. I've been wanting to kick your ass for weeks. I've been looking at Brendan like I just wanted to snap him like a twig, and that's what we're gonna do today, you and me. That's it. I'm back, Patrick. I'm back. Look at this. Good. Don't stop.
This is a brutal workout. Bob is killing us. This one of the best, I guess probably the hardest one I've had since I've been here.
Good.
This, I mean, non-stop.
Good, Ada. I got a mission.
We haven't had a break yet.
I got a job to do. I got a job to do. Patrick, you're right over here.
You're never gonna win. Anytime you think that you've got it under control, all I have to do is push the up button. You will never win. Last week was the worst win we've had in Biggest Loser history, collectively. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're just looking for, you know, a little retribution. We want things back on track. We want these guys back in the game. So center it up. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. We're gonna kill everybody. Ready and faster. Go, 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 go. 5, 4, dig, 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 dig. Faster, faster, faster. That's right. Dig, dig, Jesse. How do you roll? And hard. Go. Get in there, Jesse. Get in there. 5, 4, 3. Now you run from here. Go.
Jillian's got us pouring sweat.
Dig, 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 dig.
It was +1 yesterday, but today it's a new day.
What you got, Aaron? What you got?
Max speed.
Nice.
It says max speed. I mean, that's the courage that I have waking up this morning, is I'm gonna try again today, and I'm not gonna be beaten by it. I'm gonna keep going. You got max speed? Yeah. That's my boy.
Come on, Ada, impress me.
As I'm thinking about the possible duos, I just don't want extra burden on me to be the person to have to carry these other girls.
That's it. That's what I want.
Lisa wants to go home, so there's no way in hell that I want to be paired up with her. Elizabeth has the lowest percentage of weight loss, and then Jessica is second to last. You know, I want to be paired up with one of the guys.
Good.
I'm nervous going into it.
I think that, well, I know this week my numbers are going to be awesome because I can't quit. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a good number this week, but I'll be your teammate. I know everybody's like, hell no, but I don't care. I'll do it.
I actually want Lisa to be on my team. And I know that we'd make a great duo. I know she's going to work hard, and she has a strong work ethic, and she's going to keep me focused and motivated.
I know you're not going to quit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in me.
Last one. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Rock it out. Focus. Go. 5.
That's what I want to see, Ada. Live up to your name. If you're Ada the Terminator, you better be able to handle this. There is a duo going home. That's what we need to think about.
Although I was getting punished and getting beaten, I didn't want it to end, because if tonight is a temptation, I'm going to do it.
2, 1, jump off. Breathe. One more, and then we come off. Go to 9-0.
I'm gonna throw up.
Brendan, you're doing. Hang on.
I'm not stopping. I want to get the power. I'm thinking logically. I'm thinking tonight I could eat up to 5,000 calories, so I better work out as hard as I can.
Go.
Look at that.
Burn it up. Burn it up, Mark. Go. 10,
9,
8,
7,
6. Focus.
5,
4,
3,
2.
1. Off. Press stop. I am so glad we're back here.
Yeah.
Allison tells us earlier today that we're going to be meeting her for dinner tonight, and obviously that's going to have something to do with how we're going to determine teams and duos and everything. So there's a million different options running through my head about what it could possibly be.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi.
Come on in, have a seat. Mark, you're sitting here. Elizabeth, you're sitting here. I'm not sure if you know this, but you are seated in order of your total percentage of weight loss to date. If the game ended right now, Mark, you would be the biggest loser.
In that moment, I was like, wow, I hate being at the end of this line. I hate being at the bottom of this list, but I've done pretty well in my opinion, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, so I just kind of have to take it with stride and move on.
So that is something to keep in mind as you look around this table.
I'm right in the middle. I'm in 6th place, so I'm in a good spot there. I'm not number 1 or number 2. They have big targets on their back. My strategy's working.
But there is still plenty of time left in this game. It is anybody's game. Especially because, as I told you earlier, this week, you are going to be competing in pairs. But only one of you gets to pick them. And your choices could change the entire outcome of this game. And it could be you making all the decisions. All you have to do is eat the most calories at tonight's dinner.
It's definitely worth trying to win this temptation, because I'd love to be able to choose the team simply so that I could choose Patrick to be on my team. I trust Patrick, and it's hard to trust people around here.
Here's how tonight's game is going to work. You each have a menu in front of you. You're going to select an appetizer. Your order will be in secret, but it will be revealed when it is time to eat. Then we will do that again with the main course and the dessert. At the end, the person who eats the most amount of calories gets to choose how the teams will be divided up.
I'm going to do what it takes for me to win this, because I want to get the power. You better be damn sure that I'm going to eat the most calories tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can have anything on the whole page right now.
A lot will be known as soon as the first appetizer is ordered. If somebody orders salad and somebody orders something fried and somebody else is having soup or chips and dip or whatever, you're going to be able to tell right off the bat who's playing the game and who's not.
Ada is finished. Elizabeth has made her choice. Erin is ready.
Nobody knew what the caloric value of each meal was. It's basically guesstimations, you know? I mean, you're gonna have to guesstimate when you go to dinner in a restaurant.
Fredo double checking. Lisa, Patrick, everyone is done.
Before the temptation started, I told Fredo that you don't need to do it. We don't need to eat these calories. I told Patrick the same thing. I said, I'm going to take care of you two first. So I knew they weren't going to do it. I wasn't too sure about everyone else.
All right, we are going to go around the table, and one at a time you will reveal what you selected as your first course. Mark, we're going to start with you.
I had the tricolor salad. I've lost the most weight and the highest percentage so far in the house. So I'm thinking to myself, yep, not gonna do it. I'm having dinner. I'm gonna choose healthy options.
Interesting.
Ada, you'll be next.
Prosciutto di Parma.
So I'm sort of in between. I mean, I want to win, but then at the same time, I don't know if I want the burden. Part of me wants to kind of stay under the radar, and I'm hoping that the person who does win may make the right decision.
Jesse.
I had the beet salad.
Fredo.
I had the tricolor salad.
Erin.
Oh, tomato soup or pesto.
Brendan.
I had the arrachini.
Patrick.
Tricolor salad.
Lisa.
I also had the tricolor salad.
Looks like the tricolor salad is a popular selection tonight.
I have zero interest in the game. So I just want to enjoy a nice meal that I didn't have to prepare and I don't have to clean up.
Jessica. Elizabeth.
The grilled calamari.
Keep in mind that you do need to eat everything on your plate for the calories to count towards this temptation. Bon appetit.
There are some awesome things on the menu. And as I look around the table, it's starting to become obvious who's going to play this game. Brendan ordered something that was deep fried and wasn't full of vegetables. And Erin ordered what looks like a pretty creamy tomato soup.
Mangia, cosa dice? Mangia, mangia. You gotta eat it all for it to count.
And then I see Elizabeth scarfing down her calamari, and she's right next to me. Like, she's playing the game too?
We got 4 people that finished.
So the only people with credit in this temptation so far are Elizabeth, Fredo, Erin, and Brendan.
At this point in the game, I decided, yeah, I'm going to play. I think right now the main competition is Brendan. I think he's definitely in it to win it.
The key is to let Aaron win. So if Aaron wins, we're screwed. I know he's going to put me in front of everybody. People that haven't lost that much weight.
You will select something from this menu for your entree. Whether you eat it or not is up to you.
I'm going to order everything fried with butter all over it, even if I don't like it. I hate fish, but if it's something that's fried, I'm going to get it. And I'll just scarf it down because I want to win this. It's very important.
Ladies and gentlemen, your dinner is served. Fredo, what did you order?
The prawns, darling.
Aaron.
Gaucho ribeye.
Brendan.
I ordered the gaucho ribeye.
All down to Elizabeth.
I ordered the salmon organico.
It looks like the most enjoyable temptation I have ever seen on this show. Enjoy.
I ordered the salmon organico, and the reason why I ordered that is because salmon, you know, it's smaller. I'm starting to get full, but there's higher calories in salmon.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
I want Brendan to win. I think Brendan's gonna help me out. I think he's gonna pair me with Mark, who I want to be paired with. So I'm kind of telling Brendan, like, you've got to finish, because I'm seeing Aaron slow down. And so if Aaron doesn't finish and Brendan does, he's got it in the bag.
But I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. I didn't know whose appetizer was more caloric, mine or Aaron's, because I looked at Patrick and he's like, I think his is more. So I got really worried and I went into, plan my backup plan. If I thought someone was beating me, to talk them out of it. I said, listen, who do you want? As long as he didn't say Fredo or Mark, I was golden. Like, my choice is Jesse. I said, you know that my rice balls are more than yours. Even though I didn't know that, I said, you know that my rice balls are more than your tomato soup. Whose team do you want to be on? Tell me the truth.
Jesse, I think.
You want Jesse? Good? Okay. I said, stop eating right now. I'll give you Jesse. And he kind of looked at me. I said, dude, you have my word, man. I will give you Jesse.
I felt comfortable enough to push it away, hoping that Brendan will stick to his word and give me Jesse.
We have one course left, and that is dessert. Right now, Brendan is the only one who gets credit for the second course.
Right now, it seems like Brendan's ahead, but there's still the dessert portion of this whole thing. And you could have a 3,000 calorie dessert no problem.
Okay, Brendan, what did you order?
I ordered the creme brulee.
Lisa, saved all my calories for dessert. I have the dark chocolate tart.
Elizabeth.
I ordered the creme brulee.
Creme brulee for Elizabeth. All right, dessert is served.
Everybody's got their desserts, and I look over to my left, and Lisa is absolutely chowing down on her dessert. I mean, this is the same girl who says she's ready to go home. She's learned all she can learn.
Oh, I will be finishing my dessert because I didn't eat my other food.
When the desserts arrive, we all just take a couple bites, but none of us had the intention of finishing it except for Lisa.
Oh, I guess I can save my fruit. I won't eat the fruit.
So basically, she ate the dessert just to eat the dessert, you know, and there's no gameplay involved in that. There's no strategy involved.
Lisa made an interesting comment. You said you saved your calories for dessert.
Well, I wouldn't normally eat this at home now. You know, we have great food at the house, at the ranch. Great food. We have nothing that resembles dessert.
Lisa is not ready to go home. Obviously not if you're saying, you know, I'll eat these foods on The Biggest Loser and don't have a clue why. You came here because you told me your daughter starved herself because she didn't want to be like her mother. I mean, if that's not motivation, I don't know what is, Lisa. Come on.
What's an acceptable allowance?
I don't know, 600 or 700.
How does 1,400 calories sound?
Woo!
Whoa.
Really? But see, this isn't something I would do at home.
You did it here on The Biggest Loser. People want to come on the show to save their lives.
Right now, I can't see a negative to it. Maybe I'm wrong, but after 2 months, I just can't bring myself to feel guilty about it. So I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so here it comes, the results of the temptation. I don't think this is going to be entirely a surprise to anyone. The person who will be determining the fate of everyone at this table, that person is Brendan. Tonight you ate 3,500 calories. So, Brendan, come with me. Tonight, Brendan won the temptation, which means he has the power to choose your teams for the rest of the week. You will weigh in together as teams of 2. So let's see what he decided.
All right, guys, let me preface this with saying I did this temptation for me. So I hope no one's mad at me. I really don't, because I'm trying to honor everybody, but mostly myself. So, Aaron, you can get your wish, and you have Jesse on your team.
Aaron chose me as his pair, and he had told Brendan that that was his wish. And I'm flattered by that, and I think Aaron will be a great pair. I mean, dude dropped 14 pounds last week. I'm happy.
Fredo, you're my best friend, so I paired Fredo with the #1 weight loss in the house, and that's Mark. All right, the third team I chose asked to be together. They asked before the competition. They explained to all of us that they wanted to be together, so Lisa and Elizabeth. So I know that, you know, Jessica wanted to be partnered with her original teammate. I know Ada wanted to be partnered with someone, but I can't do all that. I really can't, and I hope you guys understand that. It might be a gameplay decision, and I'm not going to say it's not, but I've chosen Patrick, and I hope that no one has any hard feelings against me.
So, the final team is Jessica and Ada. The second highest percentage weight loss and the second lowest have been teamed together.
I understand that Brendan is close to Patrick, and he needs to make the right decision for himself. What I wasn't okay with was Brendan giving Aaron who he wanted over what I wanted. Brendan and I are pretty close, so I thought he would at least give me one of my options of who I wanted, and now I wonder if I can really trust anyone.
I wish you all the best. Challenge each other, push each other, motivate each other. Good luck, you guys.
Thanks, Allie.
I told you this crowd was crazy. We are live outside the home of one of the 2 contestants who will be eliminated tonight. I still haven't seen him, and I cannot wait. But first, America, I've got a challenge for you. I get people coming up to me all the time saying that when they watch our show, they're eating a pint of ice cream. So if that's you, I want you to put the ice cream down, and you will have given me 25 squats, 25 push-ups, or 50 jumping jacks by the time you come back. All right? I'm going to start with these guys. Let's go. Squats, everyone, down. 1, 2, they're looking good. 3, don't leave us hanging. Back to the ramp.
Regardless of how I feel, if someone's, well, for one, I just can't quit on myself, but if someone's depending on me, I really can't quit. After finding out that we were in duos and knowing that I work better with people depending on me, I knew that this would be a week that I gave it everything. Aside from Ada, the bionic woman, it goes you, Jessica, and myself. you know, from lowest to highest in body fat percentage of, you know, weight loss so far. I really think that this is the week that the 4 of us need to blow it out of the water, because we all, you know, 3 of the 4 of us are the weakest people here as far as weight loss.
The women here have been consistently under the yellow line, and I think if out of any week here that we've been here so far, this is the week to really prove ourselves. When Brenda decided the duo, in my mind, it's like, oh yeah, the women are gonna get picked off, and then the real competition is gonna start, you know? And that's when all the hell's gonna break loose if that happens. So this week, especially, the women have something to prove. Not just the 2 of us, but Ada and Jessica as well.
2 weigh-ins ago, when I lost over a pound a day, Bob put all of us, the entire blue team, on a special diet. So I want us to follow that diet this week.
Yeah, I'm down.
And basically, I'll just cook every meal.
Sweet.
I'll cook you clean.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Let's go to the gym right now. Bob should be here. Let's work out. Let him beat us up.
Let's do it.
I just can't hold it together. What's wrong with me?
It's gonna be a crazy week, but
When Brendan paired me up with Jessica, I was definitely shocked because he knew that I wanted one of the guys, and I thought that's what he was gonna do, but in the end, he, you know, took care of his boys, and I think more than anything, we were just shocked by the decision that Brendan made.
But you can trust that I'm doing everything in my power, and I know you're doing everything in your power.
I just feel hurt too.
Oh, major. I mean,
Because these are supposed to be confronted. I got my feelings hurt more this week than the whole entire. All this drama and this craziness is not healthy.
Hey guys,
Hey, Bob.
how was dinner last night? Does anybody want to talk about it?
Yeah, it was a temptation.
And what did you win in the temptation?
If you won, then you got a chance to choose pairs, teams, for everyone.
Okay, so who were the players though? Like who played? You played, and you played, and you played. How many calories did you eat?
That counted 570 calories.
How many calories did you eat?
450.
How many calories?
3,500.
3,500? Was it any sugary stuff? Did you eat any sugary stuff?
I saved my calories for dessert and made a really bad decision. But I did not feel bad.
So you didn't play, but you decided to eat a dessert? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Well, that shows your commitment. I mean, because you don't want to be here.
Well, I mean, like, I've never had a high-calorie
you don't want
day here.
right. You don't want to be here though, right? You're ready to go home. That's the bottom line, right? That's what you say every single day.
I mean, it's honestly 60-40.
So what I'm thinking is, who is your poor teammate?
It's Elizabeth.
She picked her.
Elizabeth wanted to be on her team.
I feel sorry for Elizabeth because she does need to be here and she does have the lowest percentage. But it's like, you better work your ass off to make sure that you're okay. Just, you didn't think to separate the girls?
No, I did. I did the temptation so I could pick Patrick. I did the temptation for me, for once in my life. I did it for me, and I think my reasoning is good, but...
All right, no, I get it. You wanted to have Patrick for a teammate. I get it. Where it gets a little tilted for me is that I'm seeing these 4 girls over here against these 6 boys over here. Ada looks like she's about to burst into tears right now. You tell me, Ada, does this feel good for you?
I'll be fine.
Okay, you'll be fine, but why don't you tell me how you're feeling right now?
I don't know. I'm just worried that I might go home this week, and this is the first time.
Well, you should be.
That I really feel like I could go home.
But I told you, we're all feeling the same thing. We're relying on somebody else now. We're all feeling the same thing you're feeling.
Okay, well then I'm sorry to have these feelings.
No, I'm not saying that you're taking it the wrong way. I'm just saying that you have to rely on your partner. You got to push each other. That's all you got to do this week.
Jessica and I have a plan. We're good.
We have a plan. It will be fine.
I knew that Ada would be extremely upset with the pairing, but at the same time, the girls have the lower weight loss numbers. Who wants to be on their team? Why not put them together? The exception of Ada. I think I set Patrick, myself, and Fredo up pretty good this week, which is all I care about.
I need you to explain to me what your thought process was.
You know, I know she needs to be here, and she's been back and forth tons of times of whether or not she really wants to be here. It's a commitment issue that she has with the house. But I know that she's gonna give 110% to make sure that I don't go home. But she needs to learn how to do that for herself. And that's how I can help her in talking to her.
Lisa, what do you think?
I think it pisses me off that after all this time, You see that I always dedicate myself to it, and yet you still...
You are gonna turn this on me right now?
No,
Because
I just don't see how that you think that I won't give everything. Because I always do.
At this point, I am telling you, at this point, if you don't give it all, if you are not all in, you will not make it. And now it's unfortunate because you are tied to another person. We got a lot of work to do in this house, all of us. And we need to start looking at it from today forward. Don't you agree? We have to remember why we're here. We have to remember the family that we have left behind to be here, nothing else. Because what's done is done. But now what we have are these duos. But I wish it wasn't duos going home because I see 2 girls leaving this week. So that's all I have to say about that. Grab a ball and get on a treadmill. Oh, we're gonna have fun today now. Getting all riled up. Holding that ball any way you want to hold it. Going to a jog, 5-0. Going into this workout, I found out that it's basically the boys versus the girls. I mean, how are these girls going to compete with these boys right now? It's going to be an uphill battle. 6-0 for 90 seconds. Begins now. 90 seconds.
Yes. I know that we're considered the underdogs, but how awesome would it be if none of the 4 women were under the yellow line this week? It would be a slap in the face to everybody.
We're gonna have good numbers up in this house this week. I can feel it. Down and lift. Good. One more time. Reach up. The arms stay straight, Fredo. Ada, those arms need to be straight. Let's go. Good, Jessica. Fast pace.
I've worked hard while I've been here, but I haven't brought my A game yet. And that's what I'm gonna do this week, you know, because 1, I'm not gonna let my teammate down, and 2, I need to make it very clear to the rest of the guys in this house that this isn't gonna be easy to get me out of here.
That's what you say to yourself. I'm not going home. My teammate and I are gonna be safe. Let's go. Come on, Mark, what do you got? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get down on the ground with your right hand on that ball, left hand down on the ground. Brendan, you ate 4,000 calories. I would think that you would be wanting to work out right now instead of talking.
Well, in order to win the temptation last night, I had to eat 3,500 calories. So every day, I'm going to put 90 minutes extra than I normally would. That's going to make up the deficit. Now it's time for the true colors to come out and work as hard as we can.
Good. Push it up, Fredo. Push, Fredo. Push. Don't give up. Don't give up. Lift it up. Lift it. Up and down.
I'm really glad to have Aaron on my team from a weight loss standpoint. The only thing that worries me is there are certain people in the house, Brendan, Fredo, for example, that see Aaron as a threat, that he could win this competition, and they want to send him home because of it.
Burn it out. Let's go. Big circle. Big circle. Big old round circle. Push up, side to side. Give me 7 on each side, so it's a total of 14. 3, 2, and 1. You like a ball workout? You did good. Guess what? You're not done yet. I mean, you're done with me.
Oh, you look so happy.
We're exhausted.
Come on, man, are you serious? You just killed us here for 2.5 hours, and now we're gonna have to go deal with Jillian. But sure enough, there was Jillian ready to kick our butt too.
If this is partners, and you rely on your partner, do or die, then I think we're gonna be doing some partner drills. What do you say? Line up for me. Pushes. Come on, go!
Do it, push!
Push, Fredo!
Push
him, go! I don't care that you're tired. Dig, dig, dig!
All right, good.
All right, Mark, drive him back. Go in there, get in there, get in there. Go, 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 Ada! Go, Ada, go! Push, Ada!
I guess I just assumed that when Brendan paired the girls up, both girl groups would end up falling below the yellow line, so I would have a good chance of going home, and it scared me.
Now, one partner's gonna come onto one knee, okay? You're gonna catch your partner on your shoulder and push them back up. Come on, that's perfect, you guys. Good, exactly like that. Up, Elizabeth, higher. Higher! Girl, I need you to fly. Let's go, jump, higher, up! Good, all day long, you guys, all day long.
I don't know what to make of the duos. You know, we've got 2 teams that are all girls, and we've already lost so many girls. And it would just, I mean, to have 2 more girls taken out of the show in one fell swoop just really suck. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys.
I'm typically not a very emotional person, but after 2 months of being here, it just all came to a head, and now I'm all over the place. And I think if I go back to my own environment without dealing with my issues, then I'm just gonna revert back to the same old person that I was. So maybe that's why I'm so desperate to stay.
What's going on?
I don't know, I just feel like I can't trust anyone here. And the people that I do trust are close to the people that I don't trust. When I feel like there's plans to vote me out.
Ada is feeling particularly stressed out right now. She's partnered with Jessica, who's historically had low numbers. So today I'm just focused on getting Ada's mind off of the game and bringing it back to weight loss.
I don't know what to do.
What are your choices?
Well, I know the only thing I could do is just work hard.
Well, then here's the answer to that question. You can take the guesswork out of it, you can take the anxiety out of it, and you can take the worry out of it, because it's not in your hands. Don't think about any of the rest of it. Whether you win this show and you earn the title of the biggest loser or not doesn't define you. You know, you're exceptional and you've been exceptional here, and trust that.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Trust me.
I think I can pretty much keep up with the guys, and I want to continue to prove that women can be strong. And I definitely want to stay and prove that a girl can win this competition, and at minimum, be the last girl standing.
Not all fats are the same. Saturated and trans fats found in animal products and processed foods increase your chances of heart disease and stroke, so choose good fats instead. Cook with canola oil instead of butter, substitute that prime rib with salmon, or swap out your mayonnaise for avocado slices on your sandwich. You'll be healthier and happier.
Hey guys, welcome. This season, you've been asked to pay forward the lessons of The Biggest Loser to the people across this country who need help changing their lives and getting healthy. That includes teaching them how to eat right. One of the biggest culprits in the obesity epidemic is this: sugar. Last year, it's estimated that Americans consumed over 150 pounds of sugar each.
That's crazy. It's mind-boggling, 150 pounds a year.
People are basically eating a person's weight in sugar every year.
That means the year before you came to The Biggest Loser, the 10 of you consumed that. Over 1,500 pounds of sugar.
Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. You know, it makes you kind of sick, actually. Before The Biggest Loser started, I mean, I would eat sweets, but my big thing was soda. I would go to bed with a 2-liter soda next to my bed and wake up with it gone. Being at The Biggest Loser house and living without sugar has really been an eye-opener for me.
As you can tell, these little cubes definitely add up. And for tonight's challenge, you're gonna prove it. Because your job is to stack those sugar cubes over there until you reach a line 5 feet above the ground.
A tower of sugar cubes, 5 feet high, which is like about how tall I am, basically.
Oh, but one more thing. You gotta get them there, 1 cube at a time. Since this season is all about paying it forward, each member of the winning team will receive a week-long trip for you and 3 guests to the Biggest Loser Resort at Fitness Ridge in Utah, or the new location in Malibu, California.
The Biggest Loser Resort is a great prize. I can't take my family to the ranch to work out, but Biggest Loser Resort, definitely. And that's the next best thing.
To show you how important it is to pay it forward, we're even giving anyone watching at home a chance to win as well. I promise you, after tonight's challenge, you'll never look at sugar the same way again. All right, guys, this is it. You have to stack those sugar cubes up to a 5-foot line, 1 cube at a time. On your mark, get set, go. Everyone running back and forth.
Jesse and Aaron already stacking. Jessica and Ada starting to stack already.
My dad owns a construction company. He used to lay brick all the time. So I grew up watching him build walls, and he would always stagger the layers. We knew that we had 5 feet to cover. And so if we started too narrow, it was going to get shaky towards the top.
We are 20 minutes into this challenge. Right now, Jesse and Aaron are in first place.
Immediately, we just wanted to run as fast as possible, and we were just like, okay, we're just gonna go 2 stacks all the way up.
Beautiful. We got steady hands. We're intelligent young gentlemen. We got this. You get us up that thing. What?
Oh my God.
I quit.
These sugar cubes getting heavy, man. They get heavy.
Everything's going painstakingly slow, 1 sugar cube at a time.
All right, here we go. Everybody's building, and it seems like they have a solid plan, and then all of a sudden you see their tower fall.
Jesse determined to make his strategy pay off. You know what they say, the definition of insanity is, Jesse, right?
There's a fine line between genius and insanity.
Maybe this challenge has made me go a little insane. I hate this game. I want out, but a little insanity keeps it fresh.
Patrick and Brendan still just gathering sugar cubes.
Our strategy was to keep running back and forth, gathering the sugar cubes while we watch what other people do. We'll copy the best one.
I'm doing the pyramid. Let's go. Okay. We decided just to make it wide and make it, a pyramid type thing.
Everyone battling it out for a chance to take their loved ones to the Biggest Loser Resort.
Be a cool prize to win. Part of the season is about paying it forward, and if I got to take people to Fitness Ridge, I would love to take 3 of my students at school, The kids I teach and coach have nothing in life. They have no money. Most of them have no parents. To bring them would, be an absolute miracle.
It's like right now, Elizabeth and Lisa and Fredo and Mark, the tallest stacks of sugar cubes.
One of the things that's motivated me in this challenge is the thought of my mother who is overweight. And what I'm learning here, I want her to see firsthand. That's why I want to take her to Fitness Ridge, to show her how my life on the ranch was. I'm fixing myself now. She's next.
More than 45 minutes in, it's like slow and steady is going to win this race. Mark and Fredo are closest to that finish line. Ada making real progress on there. Jesse and Aaron trying something different. Elizabeth and Lisa making some headway. Now it looks like Patrick and Brendan are getting a little bit behind.
Damn.
This is depressing.
All right, guys, we are 55 minutes into this competition. At 1 hour, you will have your first sugar rush, which means you will have 2 minutes to grab as much sugar as you can using only your hands.
I finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I thought, okay, maybe,
Right.
this is gonna end sooner than we thought.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2 minutes, guys.
Welcome back, where we are live outside the home of one of the eliminated contestants. Got a question for you. Did you do those push-ups? Those squats? How about those jumping jacks? I know these guys did it, so I'm going to take it at your word that you did them too. Now, here's a clue about one of the contestants that's waiting in that house right now. Their baby picture. Look familiar? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? All I know is they lost a lot of baby fat and a lot of adult fat too. Let's get back to the ranch where someone is about to make me so mad.
Go! The sugar rush has begun.
Careful, careful.
2 minutes to get as much sugar as you can using only your hands.
Oh my God.
You have 1 minute left to gather as much sugar as you can.
We are grabbing and we are running our butts off, and there's no slacking for those 2 minutes.
5 seconds. That's it. That's your last round. Nope. Sorry, Jesse. You're done. Every team starting to build.
We want to do like a few rows completely level, and then we'll move in.
Now we will see whose strategy paid off.
Let's go, dude. The sugar rush kind of killed our whole strategy. Everybody else, they called up to us, and we were behind.
Dude, they're stack them straight up. I can't get them. Look, they're flipping.
You want me to build it up? I built it up.
I will put Jessica and Ada and Mark and Fredo neck and neck for first place. 1 hour, 15 minutes. Ada and Jessica, about halfway there. Patrick and Brendan still at the ground floor. Jesse and Aaron figuring out a strategy that's working for them. Lisa and Elizabeth trying a different technique.
Just take those together, bro.
Jessica and Ada making real progress.
You see how they are? But if they fall, then if we fall, we have a strong base.
We just got to be really careful, one at a time.
It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
Little setback there for Mark and Fredo.
What do you want me to do? Just do it slow and carefully.
Okay. Jesse and Aaron, back to the original plan, which failed like 40 times. This was both the most ridiculous challenge I've taken part in, and I honestly had the most fun. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the house, and we were like, you know what, whatever, we're gonna have fun.
Jesse and Aaron seem to be on some sort of contact sugar high.
Well, I think we have a good shot.
Now comes the tricky part for Jessica and Ada. Top of their stack is extremely narrow. Will it support the sugar another 2 feet?
Those weren't good squares.
Oh my God, I'm nervous, but I couldn't breathe. My mouth was dry.
Jessica and Ada, a foot away from winning this challenge.
I know it's a little off because I don't want them to teeter.
If this doesn't work, it is anyone's game.
They're gonna go to the right, so you need to hold on to them. Hold on to them.
Remember, that has to stand alone for 5 seconds. That's it, that's the last one. Ada's gotta pull her hand away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it!
Yay!
Ada and Jessica won this challenge. Under 2 hours.
I'm really proud that Ada and Jessica won this. It goes to show that girls can dominate, girls can do it, and girl power.
Oh, and it's still up.
We're definitely going to hear an earful from the guys because, I'm sure they were confident that they were going to win this. And
This is the week that Ada and I decided we wanted to bring our A game, really, really show everyone else that we're a force to be reckoned with.
Congratulations to you both. Good job, everybody. And I will see you guys at the weigh-in.
Hey, ladies, what's up? After the temptation, it was really clear that a lot of people have some issues with eating dessert when we go out. And I wanted to share with some of the girls something I've learned about Extra's new Dessert Delights gum that they've come out with. There's mint chocolate chip, strawberry shortcake, and my favorite, key lime pie.
How many calories are in this?
There's only 5 calories per stick.
Really?
That's nothing.
No, that's nothing compared to my 1,400 calorie temptation dessert the other day.
you think? Oh my God, this really tastes like key lime pie. Here, try one.
We're not able to take in those kind of calories anymore. I mean, you've got this gum that actually, honestly tastes like a dessert.
Hey, give me the mint chocolate chip.
Nope, sorry, I'm taking it.
Thank you.
Let's have a seat. Lisa's always been so quick since the very beginning to kind of throw herself on a sword, right? It's not what I thought it was going to be like in this house. It's too hard. It's too this. It's too that. I'm ready to go home. So I wanted to sit down with Lisa and remind her of her beginning, what it was like when I met her in Oklahoma. It's no secret that you've been on the fence of 1 foot at home, 1 foot here. So I wanted to remind you and show you where you started. And I think this is going to be really important for you to see.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I am 31 years old, and I am from Norman, Oklahoma.
Next up, we're gonna weigh in Lisa.
Oh, wow.
Looking back at that and seeing just how big I was, I mean, I couldn't even put my arms down. And now, in the 8th week of this competition, I literally don't remember that person.
Lisa, your starting weight is 288 pounds.
It's still so shocking that I was there.
I've always known as the pounds piled on over the years that I had to do something. But about 3 months ago, my daughter was laying on the couch and she couldn't see hardly. She hadn't been eating or drinking because she doesn't want to be fat like her mom.
I mean, I'm supposed to be one of the few people in her life that would die for her, and yet I can't stop eating for her. it makes you feel like a horrible parent, like a horrible person. If I died tomorrow, Nikki's old enough that she would remember me. But Carter wouldn't. He would have little bits and pieces. And that kills me. I love you. Love you. I know I can't do it on my own. I can't. I have become a weak person, but I want the opportunity to live, and I just see this as my only shot. But I look back at that person on that video. I didn't have this strength at home. I didn't know where this strength was inside of me at home. Watching my son just curl into me and, you know, watching my daughter cry when I'm telling the story about her. That's what I'm in this fight for.
You said that you feel like you have gotten so weak. I've seen strength in you. Let's make something out of this starting now. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your family.
I will give you my complete trust that you know what's best and that you can lead me where I need to go in this situation. I know that I trust you enough to give you everything that you're asking for.
That's right, and that's what I want.
And that's all that I can say.
I'm gonna say you need to be here, and I want you to be here. Okay? You're a piece of work. You're a piece of work. Last chance workout.
Oh boy, oh boy.
How you guys feeling?
Exhausted.
Gas tank is empty.
Why?
We've worked our asses off every day this week.
Okay, then you five, come with me.
Aaron, stay where you are, por favor. You know, last week was Camp Pendleton, and the Marines just beat us to death physically.
We're gonna be moving quickly, only 30 seconds in these spots. You have got to move quickly.
We are exhausted. And he's like, yay.
And it begins. Good. I know your legs are beat to hell right now. Good job. Rotate. You gotta find something deep within you that's gonna keep you going. Do you not want me to push you this hard?
Oh, I want you to.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. Push.
I cannot wait for the weigh-in tonight. I think we're going to do well. You know, I picked Patrick as a strategic move.
2 more.
To be here as long as you want, you have to play this game. And it's not my fault that Patrick and I are playing it better than other people.
Up and down. 2, lower, lower.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Aaron, listen to me. I don't want to hear that anymore. Jump 5 times. Aaron's such a sweet guy. He's also the biggest guy here. And, you know, he's sheepish and kind of sluggish and second guesses himself a lot and babies himself, and it's hurting him. So, you know, I'm not seeing that kind of fire that I want to see. I don't see that kind of intensity. And I know that you're capable of more. I don't think that you believe it. Push.
I know it's a process. I'm working on it.
Don't work on it. It's not a process. It's right now. Push through, up. He's working below his potential because I think Aaron's not comfortable feeling like a success.
I never really talked to anybody about it before, so I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say.
Don't apologize one more time.
Okay.
What are you sorry about?
I just hate disappointing people. That's why I keep apologizing to you guys. I don't want to disappoint you guys. I mean, like seriously, I look at you and Bob, and I just think about all the other people that have faith in me, and how I let them down.
Your parents?
Everybody.
Okay. Right now, you've lived your fear. You sabotaged it all. I think we've seen the worst of it, honey. So you have nothing to lose. Try. I know that we're failing you because you sit here and you apologize to me every 3 seconds and you talk about disappointing me. Just give it everything you've got with reckless abandon. Just do it today. In this last workout, give me everything you've got. If you don't puke, if you don't faint, and you don't die, just keep going today. All right? Go! Yes! Dig! Go, 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 go! One more. Up! Straighten those arms. Dig! Yes. Slam. That's the fire I want to see come out of you. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's what I want to see, Aaron. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Louder.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. One more. Go. Good job. Rest. Hold on. Oh. Aaron's throwing up.
It was a breakthrough that I needed.
Who's it for?
It's for me.
Is it for London?
No.
No. It's for you, Aaron.
I want to be an example, a better man and a stronger man for my son. I just need to just let go and just give my all and be passionate about what I'm doing.
Push it all up. Push. 6. That's right. You don't want to go home. You're not going to go home. 2 more.
If you're going to get rid of us, it's going to take a fight. And it's not going to just be like, oh, let's pick them off one at a time. We're ready to do whatever it takes this week.
If you're not working as hard as your partner, you don't want to bring them down and vice versa. During this last chance workout, Elizabeth has been sick. I mean, I need these 4 girls to be running on all cylinders because they're going to need to run on all cylinders to beat out some of these boys. 9, 8.
You know, I've been dragging Elizabeth out of bed every day this week, cooking her food for her because I know Elizabeth wants to stay here. So I'm going to do everything in my power to make that happen.
Last chance workout, let's go. Perfect, Brendan. That's right. Make them fight, Ada. Good. Push. Last chance workout, hold him down. Let's go.
There you go.
Hold her down. Hold her down. I want them to see their strengths. I want them to know that life is always going to be pressing down on them. Last chance workout. Come on, Brendan. Good. 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 Ada, come on, Ada.
Now it's become that guy versus girl thing. And
Ada, no one's making it easy on you.
And I do want to prove a point. I do want to prove that girls can be just as tough.
Ada, let's go. Last chance workout, Ada. You're not putting knees on that girl. Use your body.
Push me off you.
Belly, legs. Come on.
I want to continue to prove that, you know, women can be strong, especially this week.
She can handle it. Crush her. She can handle it. Crush her.
Hopefully that'll really fuel me to push myself further than I ever have.
Ada, you've had a tough week. Are you going to give up now? Ada, are you going to give up now? Ada, are you going to give up? Take them down, Ada. Push that boy off you. Push her. Lisa, do not let her through. Come on. Come on, Ada.
Push, Ada.
Good. And that was your last chance workout.
Everybody's feeling a little nervous. You know, we're in pairs, and at least with teams, you can get away with maybe skating by that week and not getting voted out. This is do or die. 2 people going home tonight.
This week, you were split into teams of 2. So your future in this competition depends not only on you, but your teammate that you didn't get to pick. Brendan did. Brendan won the temptation this week, which means he assigned all of the teams. Jesse, what'd you like about working with Aaron?
The best thing about having Aaron as a teammate is that I don't need to worry about him.
But did you see other teams having to inspire, encourage each other, motivate each other more than you guys needed to?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams took time to encourage each other. I know Lisa was the personal chef for Elizabeth this week. There were a lot of teams that took a more active role in what their partner was doing. Aaron and I didn't really have to do that this week.
Bob, any particular thoughts from the temptation this week?
I mean, I'm not a stranger to that temptation. I'm more annoyed that that Lisa's having to cook Elizabeth's food at this point in the game.
I was just about to get furious about that, and I was like,
that just like made me so
what the
mad.
hell's the matter with you?
It's very annoying that at this point in the game that she is not standing on her own 2 feet in this house. That's your pattern.
You skate by, and everybody, like, takes care of you. It's like, this is your thing.
I don't think it was her taking care of. I think it was just we worked well together, and I think that's what she wanted to do.
Then
Like we were motivating
it was
each
just,
other.
You know, the diet that Bob gave us, that's like, okay, that's the diet we're following exactly. So you're not allowed to put anything in your mouth unless I say it's okay.
Don't put anything in your mouth unless I say so. A mother says that to a child.
Yeah, but that.
We don't want Elizabeth to have anybody else taking care of her right now. We want Elizabeth to be able to take care of herself. That's the bigger picture of all this.
What Elizabeth isn't recognizing is that She gets enabled by the people around her, and she lets them take care of everything, and she never learns how to take care of herself. And the reality is that until she learns to do that, I don't think she's gonna be successful at home.
Let's start the weigh-in. Tonight, each duo will weigh in, and the two teams with the lowest percentage of weight loss will fall below the yellow line and be up for elimination. The other 3 teams will vote to send 1 team home, which means 2 people are leaving the ranch tonight. Mark, Fredo, we're gonna start with you.
I feel good with Mark. You know, Brendan did the right thing, put me with the #1 guy. So we'll see how that plays out.
Fredo, you gained 4 pounds last week, which means your previous weight is 294. Mark, your previous weight was 329 pounds. You are 8 pounds away from being the first person on campus to lose 100 pounds. I saw you cross your fingers.
I felt the best this week that I have since I've gotten here.
Let's see how you did. Your current weight is...
I'm happy. Oh, yeah. I'm happy.
How good does it feel to set that kind of a goal for yourself and to achieve it?
I mean, if you told me 2 months ago that I'd lose 100 pounds in 2 months, I'd tell you to your face that you're full of crap. But I did it.
What would you say to your family if they were here now?
I'd just tell them I did it for them, as well as myself. You know, it's not just me. You know, we're all in this together. They'd be real proud of me.
Congratulations, Mark.
I was very excited with the 18-pound loss. I was +4 last week, so at least I was vindicated a little bit. But I didn't think I would be 276. I really didn't. I mean, it was an added plus.
As a team, you lost 30 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.82%.
Seeing them put up such a huge number, it scared me because there's only 3 spots above that yellow line, and I know they just clenched one of them. I'm like, oh, this is not off to a good start. Because there's no way that we can beat that.
Next, we're going to weigh in Jesse and Aaron.
It's scary to go into a weigh and not being in control of your number. But if I had to give away some of my control to somebody, knowing the way that Aaron works, I'm not worried about him at all.
Last week, Jesse, you weighed in at 296 pounds. Aaron, last week, you weighed in at 384 pounds. Gentlemen, your current weight is... Aaron, we gotta talk about it. You lost 4 pounds this week.
I feel like I worked out harder than I've ever worked this week.
You had a huge week last week.
You single-handedly saved the blue team last week, so.
That was last week, though.
I knew this would happen. Because when you lose 14 pounds in 7 days, I had a pretty strong feeling this would happen. You did nothing wrong. You were amazing this week.
Well, as a team, you did lose 20 pounds this week. Good job.
When I saw my number compared to Jesse's, I just feel guilty. This is the wrong week for me to have that low number. I know that we are in serious jeopardy of going home.
You lost 20 pounds as a team for a total percentage of weight loss of 2.94%. We have 3 teams left to weigh in. The next team to weigh in is Lisa and Elizabeth.
At the beginning of the weigh-in, Bob and Jillian attacked us. For the weigh-in to start off that way, we just can't even walk up with a smile on our face or our heads held high.
Ladies, your current weight is...
For the first time in Biggest Loser history, I'll be speaking with the eliminated contestants to see how they've changed in the week since leaving the ranch. But first, I've got another clue for you. Between the 2 contestants, they lost more than 24 inches in their waist or their hips. Have you figured it out yet? Now, back to one of the most difficult weigh-ins I have ever been a part of. Wild.
2 teams on the scoreboard, which means in order to guarantee your safety right now, you need to have lost more than 21 pounds as a team. Ladies, your current weight is...
I pull a frickin' 8. I mean, and that's huge accomplishment for me. But that moment was ruined for me, I think. I wasn't able to celebrate it because of Jillian and Bob's rant. I'm happy with that 8. I worked hard for it.
What are you not saying, Elizabeth?
You know, they have their own opinions. And
they?
Bob and Jillian. About, you know, people enabling me and things like that. But most of my life, I had no one to depend on but myself. I spent my entire adult life depending on me.
Lisa, do you want to go home?
No, I want to be here. I'm not allowed to say it in front of Bob.
I mean, you said it without saying it. Is that a passive-aggressive thing or just...
No, I just am not allowed to say it in front of Bob.
I've been trying to talk with Lisa, and I want her to want to be here, right? But she doesn't want to be here, just so we're all clear. I mean, we all know she doesn't want to be here.
Aaron is the one that wants to be here. Friggin' Ada came outside and cried to me about wanting to be here. You don't want to be here. You don't, can't even begin to acknowledge what you're contributing. I feel sick. You sit here and you work with her wanting to be here. You don't find it insulting?
It drives me nuts when I have to do that. Yes,
I'm trying to help her want to be here. I want to be like this. Then volunteer your space and let Aaron stay. And there's the door.
You know, I've tried it, but people won't let me leave because I'm a placeholder. Have I tried it, guys? Really? With Adam?
Then throw the weigh in and go home. Then just do us a solid and throw the weigh in and go home.
Do I get frustrated that we have to have these talks all the time? Yes, but that's part of my job, and I love Lisa, and I want to be able to take care of Lisa. But yes, when I have all these other people that are giving me 100% in the head and in the body, and I have to neglect them to talk to her, that drives me nuts sometimes because I want her to want to be here so badly, the way that Aaron, for instance. It's like the worst case scenario is they fall below the yellow line.
We still won't be going home because we're placeholders for Fredo and Brendan. To me, it's not winning if you win against weak people. If people keep me and Elizabeth here because we're weaker, how does that work?
She knows how she can do it. Hey, you don't want to be here, then go home and do it.
Hey, Fredo, man, calm that down, man.
Don't get involved, Aaron. Don't get involved, Aaron.
Don't tell me not to get involved, because no, don't tell me not to get involved.
Aaron.
Don't tell me not to get involved.
All right, guys, okay.
Say to me, say it.
I'm saying it right now. Right. Don't tell me not to get involved,
I ain't scared
man.
of you one bit, believe me.
Man, I'm not trying about being scared.
Hey,
Raise up on
guys.
me. You'll get right back.
Everybody stop. That's it.
Please. This is what Lisa's talking about.
Thank you, and it's not, I came here to change my life, and that's not what this is.
You make something what you want it to be. You enjoy your time with Bob. You learn the diet. You learn the exercises, but you don't sit here and create all this drama saying you want to go home. If you really wanted to go home, you'd go home. Get attention for your 8 pounds. Get attention for being a light in the house. Get attention for being positive and focusing on yourself. Or go home. It's one or the other, but don't ride the line.
It's not the Biggest Loser rants that's getting to Lisa. It's all this gameplay and manipulation. If these contestants could get back to the roots on why they really wanted to be here in the first place, I know that Lisa would want to stay because she needs to stay.
At that point, I was seconds away from walking off that stage and walking out of here and never looking back. The only thing that stopped me was my kids. When I go home, I have to explain. I did everything I was supposed to, and I didn't quit as much as I wanted to.
Lisa, since you first started this competition, you have lost 54 pounds. Together, you lost 16 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.52%, which means, Mark, Fredo, congratulations, you are definitely safe from elimination. You will be here for one more week. Next, we're gonna weigh in Patrick and Brendan. Come on up, guys.
Brendan and I both know, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, if we fall below the yellow line, we're going home tonight. Everybody knows that Brendan, Fredo, and I have had an alliance from day one. So if the opportunity came for them to knock out 2 legs of the 3, they're going to do it. So it's extremely important that we're above the line.
You need to have lost more than 22 pounds to guarantee your safety right now. Your current weight is... Patrick, you lost 19 pounds.
Working hard since I've been here. This week, Bob really got it out of me. And it was like something switched on, and it just, I only got a certain amount of time here. And I want to make the most of it I can. I want to do as much as I can. And Bob, man, you kicked my ass this week. I love you for it. And you're going to see a new Patrick from here on out.
Our combined total, 37 pounds. We smoked everyone. You know, I'm glad of the choices I made. I'm glad I'm not going to be on a plane tomorrow saying, wow, I picked the wrong team.
This week, you lost a combined total of 37 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 5.89%. Aaron, Jesse, I'm sorry to tell you, with one team left, you are definitely below that yellow line and you will be up for elimination tonight. So now, the question becomes, will you go up against Jessica and Ada or Lisa and Elizabeth? Ladies, come on up.
This week has been a complete roller coaster, and I'm stressed out because it's the first week that I feel like I can really go home and I can't really shake this feeling.
Last week, Jessica, you weighed in at 240. And Ada, last week, you weighed 204 pounds. In order to beat Lisa and Elizabeth and guarantee that you are above that yellow line and safe from elimination, you need to have lost more than 15 pounds. Your current weight is... What? We have one team left to weigh in. In order to beat Lisa and Elizabeth and guarantee that you are above that yellow line and safe from elimination, you need to have lost more than 15 pounds.
Ada's been stressing out all week about going home. I've only begun to get beneath the surface with her. If she goes home this week, it's really gonna suck because there's still so much work that needs to be done there.
Your current weight is... What? Are you kidding me? Oh, did we get it? Oh my God.
You carried the team.
Jessica, that's a huge number for you.
Ada carried me this week. More than she knows, she really did. She really helped bring me to a completely different level this week. And I'm just so surprised.
This girl has kicked ass every single day. She kept her head up, she was positive, she was ready to do whatever was asked of her, and did it, obviously. 12 pounds. Good on you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ladies. Good job.
Thank you. I really wanted to show Ada, like, look, I'm a strong competitor, and it was kind of cool to be able to look over at the second place player right now and say, hey, look, it was a good pairing after all.
Congratulations, you lost 18 pounds as a team for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.05%.
Her number was doubled what mine was. It's a blessing in disguise, and I'm really happy about how things turned out.
Jessica, Ada, congratulations. Lisa, Elizabeth, sorry to tell you that you have fallen below the yellow line. You will go up against Jesse and Aaron. The other three teams will have 1 hour to decide which team stays and which team is being sent home tonight. Good luck, guys. I'll see you in an hour. Well, I think it's fair to say that there was definitely a lot of tension at the weigh-in tonight. Did you all feel like you had the opportunity to say what you needed to say before the vote tonight? All right. There are 3 votes tonight. Whoever receives 2 votes, that team will be eliminated. Mark, Fredo, how did you guys decide?
It's a very hard decision. Very hard decision. Either way you slice it, I'm going to see 2 of my friends go home. But I really have to look out for myself. The main reason I became the way I was is because I constantly put other people in front of me. That's why we voted for
Aaron
and Jesse. And it's nothing personal. It really isn't. Please don't take it personally.
Okay, Aaron, Jesse, that's 1 vote for you. If you receive 1 more vote, you'll be eliminated. Jessica, why don't we talk about how you and Ada voted?
The team that we decided to go for, again, it's not anything personal. Ada and I voted for.
Coming up, the Biggest Loser transformation moment. See how the eliminated players look today. The Biggest Loser Club, it's changing lives.
Jessica, why don't we talk about how you and Ada voted?
The team that we decided to go for, again, it's not anything personal, but, you know, one of the team members has expressed multiple times that they want to go home. And we didn't see it as a punishment, sending their teammate with them because they chose to be with them. And that's why Ada and I voted for Lisa and Elizabeth.
Okay, Aaron, Jesse, that's 1 vote for you. Lisa and Elizabeth, you have 1 vote. It all comes down to Brendan and Patrick.
I mean, it took some time, but we finally came to agreement on our team decision, and it's the hardest decision I've ever had to make. You want to go? I guess I sincerely hope that this doesn't absolutely kill something that I developed with someone.
Do you want me to say it for you? Because it'll be easier for me to say it than you. Patrick and Brendan vote for Jesse and Aaron. Just take it off, dude.
We voted for Aaron and Jesse. I'm really sorry.
Aaron, Jesse, I'd like to hear from you guys.
Yeah, Patrick and I have talked a lot lately. It's funny how I haven't known that long, but he's like I would consider him right now one of my 5 closest friends in the world. We had a conversation once that was about that, like, a friendship, like ruining a friendship isn't worth any $250,000. Honestly, and I know this isn't what I'm supposed to say right now, but I don't take this personally from anybody but Patrick, and I do take it personally there. In some kind of strange way, I'd feel like honored to go home with Aaron. Like, he's a stand-up guy, and he's, you know, we came in together in Detroit, and tonight we're going out together, and, you know, there's nobody better that I could walk through those doors with tonight.
Aaron, Jesse with 2 votes. I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser. It's time for you to say goodbye.
Yeah.
This place is gonna be unbearable.
Yeah, you'll have to explain this. Let me get a chance.
I think I'm proud of myself that on the day that I'm eliminated from The Biggest Loser, I can say I feel good about what I did here. I feel good about the way I acted. And there are some people that might not be able to say that. I am sad I'm leaving, but my sadness is overshadowed by the pride that I feel for what I've done here. I got it.
9.
You know, the new Jesse faces problems. The old one didn't at all. Life is kind of like this train, and I always felt like I never was able to grab hold of it. It was always moving too fast. And while I was here at the ranch, life kind of paused for a second. And it gave me the chance to grab hold. I just feel like I'm holding on with both hands right now, and I might even have a hand or two on the steering wheel. America, next time you see me, I'll be that happy Jesse my friends and family used to know. But this time, I'll be skinny.
Is it working?
Biggest thing I've learned is that I am a strong man and that I am a good man. And I realize that it's time for me to stand on my own 2 feet.
Go, 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 go.
I've always said it, I'm doing it for my son. I'm doing it for my son. The thing that I finally started to get is that I need to do it for myself. And doing it for myself, that's showing my son a lot of love.
Slam! Ah! That's the fire I want to see come out of you. Do you understand me?
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Good.
You want a better life for yourself and for your family, you have to be all in. I'll be damned if I'm gonna go out the same person, because there's no way I want to gain this weight back. America, next time you see me, I'm gonna be 225 pounds. I'm gonna be healthy physically and emotionally.
Woo!
Nice.
Here we are in Warren, Ohio, outside of Aaron's house. Let's go inside and see how he's doing. Oh my God, what is this? Who's in there?
Drop him.
Who's in there?
How are you? How you doing?
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, little buddy, how's it going? How are you? Oh, you look unbelievable.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What's it been like? What's it been like since you've been home?
Well, I mean, it's just been an adjustment. I mean, for the first time, you know, when you're coming home from the ranch, the food's great at the ranch. Everything's good for you. But when you come home, you go down the strip and you see all the fast food restaurants. That's an adjustment. That was an adjustment for me. And then, you know, just, you know, you don't have the people on the ranch pushing you, you know, because you don't have Jesse there. I don't have Ada at my house, you know, pushing me.
Got Amber.
Now I got Amber, yeah. So that was the biggest adjustment, though.
That's fantastic. What changes have you seen, Amber?
I think the biggest change that I've seen in him is just his self-confidence, just belief in himself. I think before he didn't believe in himself, he questioned himself a lot, and I think now he's much more comfortable in his skin. I think he's comfortable being Aaron and being the person that he is.
I mean, that's your wife talking to you right now. That is fantastic. Well, listen, I've got a surprise for you two.
Okay.
Come on out, surprise. Look at this surprise. Look at this surprise. I mean, Aaron and Jesse, they're back together again.
The team is back.
It is so, you look unbelievable.
Thanks, man.
You look years and years younger. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
So what kind of struggles have you been going through?
You know, it's been pretty good actually since I've been home, and I can tell you, and I think you'll be proud to hear that I finally get it. And you were right. What you were talking about all that time, it's not about money. It's not about winning anything. It's about getting my life back. And you know, for me, the most important day in my near future, it's not the day of the finale anymore. It's the day after the finale. Because if I wake up that morning and have a healthy breakfast and I go for a jog, then like I've gotten it, and I'm on my way to the life that I wanted for so long. And it's, you know, and I got to thank, I mean, a lot of people, but especially you guys for that, so thank you.
I mean, you got it. You absolutely got it. You are the winners, so congratulations. So listen up, America. If you want to change your life, visit biggestloserclub.com and sign up tonight. See you next week. Good night, everyone. I mean, you look unbelievable.
You don't look so bad yourself.
The fact that the two of you really got this whole change, that you are the two winners of the show right now. I mean, that's how you should look at this.
Like it, seriously.
You look like a winner. You look like an athlete.
Doesn't he look awesome?
Doesn't he look like an athlete?
Congratulations.
He looks awesome. He looks so awesome.
Good night, everyone. Say good night, everybody.